Mississippi. Harmonies, hermeneutical. Well, get out.
It's your boy,
Jeffrey.
What up, you guys?
Well, it's your boy Jeffrey, aka Mr. Lockdown, aka Mr. Mississippi boy himself. And man, y'all know who to my left is.
It's the crazy Mrs. Lockdown.
Facts.
What up, you guys?
Hey, if y'all haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Become part of the Lockdown family. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it across your social media. Now she wants to show you guys something.
Guess what I got in today?
Guess what her son bought her today?
I'm so privileged.
She got the Lockdown Gator.
Ta-da.
Bring it up a little more so they can see it now.
Ooh.
This is the Lockdown Gator mask.
And it's coral. And I like the fabric.
Yeah, I like it too myself. I like how they got it, that inseam print, so it won't fade or nothing. That is nice. Hey, but you can get yours too.
Yeah.
And look down below. It'll be right there. It have a gator mask. We got all kind of items. Y'all just had to go to the Lockdown area and see on Teespring.
And thank you all for getting us over what?
17K. Yes, we over 17K.
Whoop!
But
I don't feel like it's growing.
Yeah, we growing. But without further ado, we're here
It's
for the
infamous,
reaction.
The infamous
Zach Rush. It's simple.
It's a boy.
It's simply out of respect.
Hey, I like this. What he said right
Simply out of respect. But let's get right into it. My wife got her mask. Now she definitely gonna go to work with that on.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get that from, girl? No.
Don't let that worry you.
Let me tell y'all a little story about how I almost got my ass whooped by a black man during Black History Month. By the end of the conversation,
Time out.
You went so far left. We 5 seconds in.
What? Time out.
Zach,
did
we
you?
5 seconds
Wait
in,
a
my
minute.
boy.
I wasn't even expecting that. Hold on. Come on back with that, Zach.
Look how he look at y'all.
let me tell y'all a little story about how I almost got my ass whooped by a black man during Black History Month. By the end of the conversation, he was hugging me and telling me thank you for thinking the way that I think.
Now, I can understand that, but when you came out with them two bazooka, pow, like, golly, bro, hold up, let us catch up with you.
Or was that playing dodgeball?
Mm-hmm.
You know, back like in kindergarten dodgeball.
Oh Lord.
You know where you were kind of afflicted already, and then you had to try to dodge the ball.
Back to the interview.
At the end of the conversation, he was hugging me and telling me thank you for thinking the way that I think. I got a call last night from a buddy of mine, black buddy of mine, same guy that asked me to go to the black cookout.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers. If y'all ain't...
I seen the black cookout. This is the first, when I first seen the black cookout, that's why I hadn't done a reaction to it, because I seen it already, and I can't deliver a fake reaction. My wife just seen it already. Bruh, we should have not looked at it, but, you know, it just popped up on our phone.
Well, how about we just tell y'all to go look at it?
Yes, go look at it.
He said, hey, man, how you doing? I said, good, man, been a long time. He said, I know it. He said, hey, look, I need a favor. I said, all right, buddy, what you got? He said, man, Intercity Baseball League's about to start back up, and because of everything going on and them having basically the whole world shut down, we have had zero time to do any kind of fundraising for the Intercity Baseball League. Would you consider sponsoring a team? I said, hell yeah, I'll sponsor a team. I'm all about youth sports, 100%.
Right.
I said, I'm down like 4 flats. He said, are you really? I said, absolutely.
He said 4 flats.
You must didn't hear what you must ain't heard what he said. He played football in interracial schools. Okay. So he wasn't raised like everyone else.
The norm.
Yeah. You know, my kids can't they gotta go to private school. Which you do have black kids going to private schools too. I'm not knocking it at all. But all I'm saying is this in Mississippi, that's how it normally is. If you don't have the money, your kid cannot go to no private school, period.
Right.
So,
I turned out okay. I went to public school.
Never mind.
I said, can you meet me at the gas station in 20 minutes? I'll cut you a check. He said, yeah, buddy, I'll meet you there. So I grabbed my checkbook and like a bat out of hell, I headed to the gas station. Now I'm sitting there waiting, and my buddy pulls up, recognized his car. And buddy gets out, and an older gentleman gets out, an older black man.
Mm-hmm.
he introduces me, and it just so happens to be that older black man is the head guy in charge for the Inner-City Baseball League, and he brought him to tell me thank you, which was completely unnecessary, but I really did appreciate it.
Well, you got to understand. Now, you're doing something that they asked you to do, and you doing it for the kids.
Right.
It's only fair. It's only right. It's not fair. It's only right to say thank you to the person who's donating that type of money.
Well, in the South, we have hospitality.
Well, no. Don't say that. Cause some of us have Southern hospitality.
Those that was
raised
right.
Okay,
yes.
They say that.
Now, the older man had seen my black cookout video, and he was just jokingly asking me. He said, "Hey, buddy, you going to another black cookout for Black History Month?" And before I could even answer, my buddy turned to him and said, "Zach doesn't celebrate Black History Month." The amount of rage that come over this man's...
Oh.
Wait a minute. No.
Now that was a 2-piece on a biscuit.
No, it wasn't.
No, way I said that. He didn't even give Post that time enough to even answer his own question.
But his buddy the one that answered.
That's what I said.
But let me explain why probably Zach ain't celebrate. Because he probably don't feel privileged to celebrate. He probably don't even know how a black man feel on Black History Month. So, well, he really don't know how.
How about we find out from Zach?
Let's find out from
Lord,
Zach.
help us,
I'm just insinuating.
But he turned to him and said, "Zach doesn't celebrate Black History Month." The amount of rage that come over this man's face was absolutely, it was ungodly. But I had already had this conversation with my buddy years ago and got him to understand why I don't celebrate Black History Month, and he was thankful. The old man looked at me and he said, "You don't celebrate Black History Month?" I said, "No, sir." He looked at me again.
Wait a minute. In our country, we're going to ask you the first time. They're just like, okay.
Maybe I didn't understand
right.
Maybe he didn't understand the question.
So come again?
Come again. So
you don't celebrate Black History Month. Okay, let's
okay.
Find out about this second.
And he said, "You don't celebrate Black History Month?" I said, "No, sir." He looked at me again. He said, "Do you care to elaborate why?" I said, "Absolutely." And I looked at him. I said, "Sir, I have absolutely no idea what it's like to walk around in America as a black man. I have absolutely no idea what it's like to be judged by the color of my skin in today's day and time."
Come on now, Zach.
Them two sentences
well,
just elaborated everything right there. That's why he don't. And I can respect it.
Simple out of respect.
I have absolutely no idea what it is like to have a complete history of absolute hatred bestowed upon me simply because of the color of my skin.
Woo.
For me to celebrate Black History Month is an insult to you.
You know what? And I'm going to take this on further back. How far back? I'm taking it back to Ham. And I'm going to leave it right there. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying, but what he just said, them
3
layout sentences.
He said he don't feel privileged to celebrate because he don't understand,
I'm gonna say this about Zach. Zach woke. He ain't fake woke. He woke.
He realistic woke.
Mm-hmm.
And that's understandable. See, he was raised right.
You don't celebrate a team's win if you're not on that team. What you can do as a decent person is you can honor their win. You can respect their win. And you can be happy for them that they won. For having to overcome ungodly obstacles for the simple fact of just being looked at as a normal human being and an equal. He just kind of looked at me. He was kind of taken back by the whole ordeal. Fact. I told him, I said, "Sir, for me to sit there and tell you openly that I celebrate Black History Month is an insult to your entire race."
Oh my God.
Yeah, because some were like, okay, so why are you celebrating?
We done with that?
Sir, for me to sit there and tell you openly that I celebrate Black History Month is an insult to your entire race. What I can assure you is that I am in full support of it, I honor it, and I respect it to the highest power. And I told him, I said, because buddy, when we all get to them pearly gates up there, the man upstairs doesn't care about color. He cares about decency.
Come on now.
That one right there for you, Zach.
You better know it,
That
Zach.
one right there for you, Zach. Man, that was right on the line. The good book don't look at now color.
Damn. We say am. But what happened?
He said you got to do it with decency. Everything is done in decent and in order. Come on, Zach.
And I told him, I said, because, buddy, when we all get to them pearly gates up there, the man upstairs doesn't care about color. He cares about decency. I told him, I said, do you really think if I had any kind of hate in me at all, that I would be down here cutting you a check for a league that interacts inner city black and white kids together? I would not be here. He said, no, you have a point. I said, that's right. I have a point for the fact that I don't see color. Just because I'm a redneck, talk with a draw, and spit tobacco doesn't mean that I'm holding on to the old ways.
Come on.
No. I need y'all to hear this again. Cause Zach is completely woke.
I got a title for this one.
What's that?
Educators.
Together. I would not be here. He said, no, you have a point. I said, that's right. I have a point for the fact that I don't see color. Just because I'm a redneck, talk with a draw, and spit tobacco doesn't mean that I'm holding on to the old ways. Ooh. And believe it or not, contrary to most people's popular belief, there is the majority of rednecks out there who do not think that way.
Now, I got to say facts on that.
Yeah.
That's 100% facts. I just got through doing Tom McDonald reaction fake woke. We're not fake woke, but the response that we have gotten
has been enormous.
Wow.
I was just going to elaborate on what you were saying right quick, is that the reason why that I can't prejudge, first of all, I'm so mixed up in races with my background. I can't even tell you. My great uncle and aunt were Caucasian. Full blood Caucasian. My grandmother was half Indian. My mama black and all the above. So I got all kind of situations. And not to mention that is that, when we was going through the ordeal, with your cancer and stuff, we had some true Caucasian, down-heart people that really stuck by us.
Stuck their neck out.
And did for us where everybody would do.
Well, let me put it away.
Popular belief, there is the majority of rednecks out there who do not think that way. There is prejudices given to rednecks the same way there is prejudices given to black men and women. He's kind of taken back at this point. He kind of steps back, and you can tell he's thinking real hard. Like, this white man is basically telling me right now that he doesn't celebrate Black History Month, but I can't argue with why he doesn't. He looked at me, he says, so basically you're telling me that you don't celebrate Black History Month because you don't have the right to. I said, you're exactly right, sir. He said, do you think there's some more of you out there? I said, buddy, I got a company called Bass, Bucks, and Birds. He said, yeah, I know about it. That's who you're writing the check from. I said, yeah, absolutely. I said, my Facebook page is predominantly rednecks because that's all I talk about is hunting, fishing, and stuff like that. He said, yeah. I said, I guarantee you if I do a fundraiser for the inner city baseball leagues to help out the children to make sure that they're able to play this year, regardless of what color they are, you will see more support than you've ever seen in your whole life. He said, do you really think that? I said, I don't just think that, sir. I know that.
And you know what? He absolutely correct.
Because he 100% real.
But what he's saying here, that is facts. People will help other people. It doesn't matter what color they is.
Right. You got good people in the world. You do.
That's why I like Zach. Zach is down to earth 100.
Here, regardless of what color they are, you will see more support than you've ever seen in your whole life. He said, do you really think that? I said, I don't just think that, sir. I know that. He said, would you do that? I said, I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow morning. So, like I said, from Bass, Bucks, and Birds, which is my outdoor company, which is probably predominantly white, any subscription box that is bought from my company for this month, the proceeds are going to the inner city kids. I'm going to show them.
Yay, Zach.
Any prescription box. So they got to be a Patreon.
Any subscription box.
They got to be a Patreon.
I'm not sure.
We'll check and go see. We'll check and go see.
Kudos.
Not just tell them. I'm going to show them that there is decent people out there regardless of the color of their skin and regardless if they talk with a draw. I am not only going to express to him the fact that I'm that way, I'm going to prove to him that the old days and the hatred that people think that they're holding on to and this, that, and the other is gone. And if you're one of them idiots that holds on to that kind of hatred, you have absolutely no business at all on my page. At all. Like I was talking about the preconceptions and stuff, just because I'm a redneck, I'm the opposite of racist.
Come on. Come on. Preach it. Preach it.
Did he just say if you holding on to that stuff back in the past, there is no reason for you to be on his page?
Right.
I'ma join Zach on that one. This go for any color, any race. If you're on my page and you still holding on to that race or slur back in the day and don't see a United States instead of a divided states.
How about united people?
Well, my wife said it best. Hit that unsubscribe button. You ain't hurting me none. You ain't hurting us none.
Although we love you.
All we can do.
Yeah, we love you. We just promote unity here.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Unity.
I was talking about the preconceptions and stuff. Just because I'm a redneck, I'm the opposite of racist. I'm well known for going to my first black cookout, which I was shown more respect there than I ever have in my life. And I will continue throughout my life to match that respect.
Facts. Man, do you know how many millions of views that going to my first black cookout got? And everything he said in it was
so
facts. You a guest, man. You ain't gonna fix your own plate. No, bro.
Look, you all go and check out Zach's first cookout.
And if you have, excuse me, and if you have seen it, go back and watch it again.
I love it.
Shown more respect there than I ever have in my life, and I will continue throughout my life to match that respect in every way, shape, and form. So if you want to be a part of it and you want a subscription box from me, go to the link in the description and buy a subscription box because I'm fitting to support that whole league. I told him, I said, I do honestly believe that the amount of people on my page and the amount of people that have let go of the hate and has finally accepted the fact that we are all God's children, I can get you enough support to fund this whole league. So if you want to be a part of it, click the link in the description. And if you're one of the people that's holding on to hate, hit that unfollow button because you got no business at all on my page.
Like he said, I'm following him. Like he said,
That's
they go for our page. Like Zach said, they go for our page too.
That's facts.
Cause if you didn't hear him, listen again.
Click the link in the description. And if you're one of the people that's holding on to hate, hit that unfollow button because you got no business at all on my page.
Mm-hmm.
I love everybody, and that's always going to be the case.
Facts. Shit. Man, this dude here.
I love Zach.
Zach, man.
I don't even know Zach, but you know what?
One day I'm gonna have to go find
We
Zach. Or birds and whatever he called it.
Hey, Zach, if you watch this,
I'm gonna pull up so quick.
Look, you hit us in the description and down in the comment section. We'll meet you at Texas Longhorn. How about that?
Shit. I'm just saying. Bro. Anytime I think I'm gonna meet Zach, I'm gonna have to have me a lockdown shirt. I'm gonna have me a lockdown shirt just for Zach.
He might like the Gator Man.
Yeah, he might like the Gator Man better. Cause he, it probably, get him a Gator Man that matches that hat. He probably, he had a lockdown here. And I had a hat over. That'd be so sweet. But no, get over it. But
you get it?
I'm get it, bro. Anybody who talk about race and talk about there's no room for it. That's what I love to hear.
Right.
A fellow Mississippian slapping down race.
Right.
I got friends, you got friends. We got family that we call family that they not even in the family.
Right. I mean, hard.
Family. You do anything
to
one young lady over at Mohead in that Christian center. I may not be around every day, but you do anything to that young lady, you better hope and pray Jesus get you first before I do.
Shout out to Madeline.
Like my wife, you tell me, babe, why you be saying this? Try Jesus, don't try me. I'm trying to tell you.
I ain't all the way there yet.
I ain't all the way there yet.
But Zach, of course, you know we love you, and you part of our lockdown family. On the comic side, we love that.
Especially when you from that SIP, and they don't know what the SIP is, that Mississippi.
Yay.
Hey, but like we say in Mississippi, 101 down Mississippi on lockdown. Peace.